And we are recording, lad. I'm so excited to be back.
Yeah, welcome back to Catalogue, people. I'm on the edge of a sneeze, but I think I'll hold it. Now we're good. Carry on.
That's a decent bit of excitement for the episode right at the start. You know, will the sneeze recur? Will we ever see the sneeze? Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
I wanted to, sorry to butt in there. I wanted to start the episode with a little bit of listener feedback that we've had.
Oh, no way. Oh, yeah. God, you didn't say about this.
I didn't say this before. I wanted to wait until.
What do our value listenership? What are they saying? What's the word on the street?
I mean, it's not the best bit of feedback we've ever had. I wanted to bring it up just to explain it. So shout out Kirsty, big fan of the pod, big fan of Biblin, all that.
Yeah.
She's legend.
Number one fan. Nice one. Said,
you look like a grandma in her rocking chair, and then screenshotted a picture of me from last episode.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see.
And I actually really did look like a grandma in a rocking chair. And I wanted to talk about that. I had a bad back last week, didn't I? So that's why I was like haunched over like this and like sort of staring like kind of at the screen for like 8 minutes straight. So yeah, I wanted to just, that happened.
I thought you were just being like, unique, like, there's a lot of like faces in podcasting that, in very normal positions, but you were like, you know what, let's take this one, recline.
I'm going to pick a spot. I'm going to plank from now on. Just like, yeah.
Oh, hi there. Yeah.
Oh, hi.
You catch me at a great time.
Yeah, so.
Just happened to be planked.
But yeah, I had a bad back. It's all fine now. Crack on. Catalogued,
right.
Episode 7, he says confidently.
7 of Catalogued. Welcome along, people.
Excited to be here.
Is there any? Do we do catalog news on this? I don't know. Is there any new Argos news that you know of?
We're not super consistent with this. I think we sort of get confused about what podcasts we're doing sometimes. I think we have done Argos news maybe once out of the 6 so far. Do I have any Argos?
Episode 7's the one. Do you have any Argos news?
I got to be honest, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Okay, that's the short answer of it. Nice. Okay, moving on. So,
what about you?
No. Nothing really happens anymore with stuff.
Nothing happens at all anymore.
Especially not shops. So yeah, Argos. They're licking their wounds. After they were consumed by Sainsbury's, their pride was, it was hurt. Quite a lot of the managers hung themselves, which was a bit
dark,
a bit much. I know. But the company condoned it. They said like not a good idea.
I guess Argos suffers from the Bezos argument, really, and because Bezos is just pretty good at delivering shit to your door. So, A, there's no need to go to an actual shop anymore, really, at all, unfortunately. And B, if you are going to go to an actual shop, it's not going to be the weird fucking Argos system, is it? Where, as we've discussed, you go to a till, then another till, then back to another till, and then finally get the fucking thing.
You sit down and get another ticket, and then and also with the Bethos effect, it's actually called in its social circles. His company, it also begins with an A, and it actually comes closer in the alphabet. If you were to have an Argos catalogue of places you could go and buy stuff, Argos is actually behind Amazon, so that's one of the leading things.
Do you reckon the Argos catalogue is on Amazon?
Yes, I think that it is. Yes.
Yeah. Do you reckon they sell it? Do you reckon they sell old ones? Do you reckon we can get a 1973/4 edition in the flesh?
Not from. I bet you can. I bet you can, but not from Amazon. I would say. I don't think.
eBay's your boy for that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Bethos. He went and burnt all of the copies he could get his hands
Bethos.
on.
Is it Spanish?
Bethos.
I didn't know he was.
Yeah. Well, is he not? Puerto Rican or something.
I've always pronounced it Bezos. I think he's from like Minnesota or something. As far as I've made up.
I pronounce that Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's near Peru. Should we?
That is the correct spelling, the correct pronunciation of that as well.
Should we Should we crack on? Should we get?
Yep, we've got a
Dive.
whole lot of catalogue to dive into, so I think it's probably about time we started doing that.
Let's dive straight
here we
in.
go. Let's
Do want to
share
apologise
my
for.
Szechuan. Here we go.
Do want to
What are you
apologise about
apologising
the
for?
end of the last episode. You know, I had to run, but you know, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh yeah, no, you're
You're
here on
available
this
now.
one, definitely. You're here. You know, I can. This is it. We can just like smash through and get like most of this done now since we've got the time. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
it. This,
so
this project was meant
we saw
to,
this.
you know, just be a few
Yep.
weeks really, and it's already been 7. We're not a huge way through it, I guess, so far. So
We've
yeah,
gone massively over budget, I would say, so far. Considering
Yeah.
we didn't have a budget and we've ended up spending a lot on
thousands.
just time, effort, bodyguards. There's a
Kimbo
lot of
Slice
stuff that's had to
charges,
happen.
You know,
His
at least
fee-
£85 an hour. It's
Yeah,
mid-
I thought it was quite reasonable at the start, but actually, it really adds up.
it does add up.
And you know, I've been sending the bills to our producer. At least I thought that it was our producer.
Yeah, we don't have one, do we?
No, they actually sent me a letter back and said, please stop sending this junk mail to my
Cash.
address. They didn't. There was no cash included. It would have been a different situation if there was cash included. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Yeah,
We're
let's move
here
on.
to talk about dramatic savings and utmost confidence.
Yep,
That's how it
always.
works. So let's just skip through.
What do you reckon's more important? Is it the confidence or the savings when it comes to
I think like I would say it's probably the savings if I had to pick one of the two.
Say, how are those two?
It's quite
You know
clear
what
it's
I
the
like
savings. Literally, yeah, go on.
You know what I like about Argos, right? The confidence that the
Oh,
shop has,
yeah.
or that I
Yeah.
have going there,
Mhm.
or you know, it's ambiguous.
Other
Like,
shops, you'll go there and then like the prices they could change at any time. But Argos, you know that they've got it like cemented in stone for that year. These are the prices, and this is the recommended retail price, right? And it's always better. It
yeah,
always is. So yeah, I would say confidence and savings. You don't have one without the other. So that's the Argos way.
Yeah, that's true. That is really weird. I mean, you know, I still don't really understand how confidence has got anything to do with the shop, but that's all right. We can move on from that, definitely. Do you know what page we're on?
No, do we get to here? This looks familiar.
I think we've seen this page at least.
I feel like it, but what's this? Is that like a toaster and a record player?
That is a toaster / record player. Yeah. They were big in the 70s. They used to love doing those.
You just put everything together in it. You got your toaster, you got your fucking washing machine, you got your record player, all of it, all in one.
Yeah, I don't know if we've done all this page. Yeah, let's find out what the
This one-
toaster is, because that looks
What
odd.
is that? What are you inserting into that?
That might be an what's it called? An 8-track. 8-track. It's like a cartridge, basically. It was
Is it a printer?
no, I don't think so. I think it's called an 8-track. I think it's like a type of cartridge. I think I might be wrong, but I think that came just before tapes. And then I think they were
And
like
just after
battling it out.
toasters.
Just
Right, okay.
toasters.
Right. Yeah.
The best thing since toasted bread, whilst music's playing in the background, as they always
Yep.
say. But I don't know.
Yep.
That might be a SNES cartridge.
That would be quite cool, to be fair.
I don't know.
That would be quite cool.
Let's find out. What's 26
Yeah,
and
okay,
27?
So 26 and 27.
I mean, we know it's a toaster. That's fine. But
I
what's
mean,
the musical
I
element,
think-
you know?
I don't know if it's going to tell us. Oh, yeah, there we go, over here. So it's the Grundig Studio 310 stereo unit, 4-band radio with decoder, single play deck and speakers, output 12W, Germany.
Did they used to call toasters decoders back in the 70s?
It decodes your bread into toast, yeah.
Into toast, yeah. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm. Yeah, they never worked out how to encode toast into bread, though. That was the one.
No, you
direction
can
that they
never go
lost.
backwards. Otherwise, you just got a pile of flour.
Well, you can skip that way. You can
Yeah,
can go full cycle, but you can't get the stages in between. It'll
Yeah.
skip straight to flour.
You can go from
Right, okay.
toast to flour quite easily. You know, it's difficult, but you know, it's
Yeah.
easy enough. But
With the
yeah,
right
you
tools.
can't get it back to bread. It's
Right.
weird.
Okay. That is odd. That is odd.
£152 recommended retail price, 114 for Argos, and then for those who
Oh,
are keeping track,
That's quite a saving there, actually.
Yep.
I'd say.
And for those that are keeping track, the catalog number is 510/0510.
Yeah, follow along at home and highlight that one with your biros.
Yep. Send us a copy if you've got a hard copy.
yeah. I don't know where you got them from. We would love one. And then so what was? Well, do you want to tell us what number 27 was and whether that was a SNES?
So the steeple tone tempo 2 + 8. That's 10. So the steeple tone 10. No, tempo 10.
Tempo 10. Yeah, okay.
Combined audio unit and 8-track cartridge player.
Way nice.
Actually
nice.
do a thing.
You did. I think you get 1 Argos point.
1 Argos point. Sweet.
Yeah.
Are we keeping track of these at all anywhere? Because that's got complicated, isn't it? Are they episode by episode?
They're for the series.
Should we ask people to rewatch and tell us? So like,
if they wouldn't mind keeping a tally, they can let us know who won in the end. And we can just sit back and not have to do anything more than what we're doing right now.
Cool. I still owe you a catalogue.
You do actually, yeah. I've been waiting for that. Every morning, I go to my letterbox. I'm like, has a catalogue arrived?
Yeah.
And like, I open the letterbox and shout out to the postwoman, like, where's my fucking catalogue?
Where's the catalogue, bitch? She hates it, doesn't she?
She's just like, she just does not get it. She doesn't get it. Not seeing the funny side at all. Like I don't know.
And then I realised the other day as well that I still owe Nathaniel a Zephyr.
You do? Yeah.
No, not a Zephyr. A heifer.
A heifer. Yeah, a heifer. Yes, a heifer.
Yeah, a heifer. So I found out what it was.
Is he going to see that anytime soon? Is he going to get that?
I think it's not as expensive as I thought. So I did actually find out what it was. I've like vaguely half forgotten as well. So this might not be right. Yeah. But I think a heifer is a female cow that has not yet like gone through puberty, basically. So hasn't not puberty, but isn't able to produce milk or isn't able to
puberty.
Cow puberty.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I think it's that. So it would be like a young cow. So maybe cheaper than I was thinking for like a huge, a heifer. A fucking
a fucking heifer. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
But heifer is not.
But is he going to get one? Like, is that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
A malarkey always pays his debts, but it will be in like 18, 20 years probably.
A malarkey always eventually pays his debts. Is the saying.
He will, but fucking hell, it'll take a little while.
Yeah.
I got all these businesses trying to, I can't remember what I've said in the other episodes, but what did I grow something? Oh, don't worry about it. They're in the past.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on to other projects.
All of your hobbies, they've come full circle. Like all you have left now is just the catalogue reading.
Hula hoops.
And hula hoops.
Yeah, got into hula hooping.
Okay, I wonder if there'll be a callback to that at some point. Who knows?
I doubt it. Should we move on? I'm sort of bored of music.
I think. Yeah. This is done. Let's flick through. Oh, we got more music though.
Music, cool. All right, let's just do a quick.
Let's just have a look at what they're playing.
Page.
Definitely most expensive item, but I just want to point out that they're playing Miles Smiles.
Miles Smiles, never heard of him or her.
And Barris is all I can read from that.
Benita or Juanita?
Juanita Barris, just loving you.
Just loving you. Yeah, Juanita Harris. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. And
plays
finally,
bass quite well.
Juliet.
Picorino. Yeah, he's all right.
Picorino. Yeah, nice. It looks like a woman, but is actually a man. Cool. Okay, nice. So, well, do you want to start us off, or should
definitely? I already know because it's just fascinating. It looks like something from Doctor Who. Number 4, I think it is the red box. Look at that.
The red box over here.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Number 6. Okay. Yeah. Look at that.
This one here.
It's a music page, but here's a box.
I mean,
what's going on?
I am looking at that. I reckon. Well, what do you think it is as well? What is it?
It is. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. Do you want to zoom back out? Because I do know what it is, and it's not going to be that expensive at all. It's a record holder, isn't it? Some of them you hold.
I think it's
bag,
like, you know,
like a fancy bag.
you know, yeah, I mean, but you know, on building sites and stuff, you'd have like when people when they go to work and they have to go up like and climb really high and get on like the girders of like when they're building stuff, and they're like they have to sit there and eat their lunch as they're looking out over the city and stuff.
Yeah, I've been working on girders recently.
Yeah, I thought I saw you up there. That's the kind of box that you would have your lunch in.
Yeah, true. It looks a little bit like the Prime Minister's briefcase that you know, stuff has to get signed off by the Queen and stuff like that. It looks like one of them, but just in a different shape. So maybe it's that mini.
Right. Okay.
Oh shit.
Dude, the audio quality is. I'm getting some like weird interference. Like.
Yeah, my alarm just went off. I
Oh.
didn't think about that actually. I got a big order of terrariums coming.
Terrariums.
Yeah, like a big order of terrariums. And
how big is a big order?
Well, I got a lot of terrariums coming basically, and I would.
Do you know how many or?
When you buy bulk of terrariums, you don't always know exactly the number that you're getting. But
it's like 1, 2, 5, or like loads.
It's like a lottery system, really. So basically, what you do when you buy, I'll just give you a bit of information on the topic. You know, when you buy terrarium orders in bulk, what you do is you sort of bid for different offers. So I've bid for the 75 through to 384 range. So I'm definitely I've got I bid, they've accepted. I'm definitely getting an amount between that range, but I don't know.
Right.
I actually want 80, so I'm hoping it's on the low end. If I do get 248 in,
what are you gonna do with the rest of them?
Well, I'm gonna have to try and flip them, but I've actually been in this issue before where I've had to try and flip 100 terrariums in a couple of weeks, and it's difficult. It's a really hard way to make your living.
Is that why people do the whole thing of like trying to give up a certain amount that's like unknown that you just sort of is that why?
I don't ask questions.
To get rid of, or?
I don't ask questions. You know,
clearly.
Just once every few months, I get a big old order of terrariums in. You know, I use the terrarium that I want to use. You know, those terrariums are mine. All right, they're 80. They're for me. If I happen to get any extras, all it means is I spend a week or so just driving up and down the motorway, really, just going to different towns, just saying like, "Do you want a terrarium?" And I very rarely get selling any. It's pretty difficult.
Any feedback at all? Right? Okay. Yeah.
But you got to make a living somehow, haven't you? So
you do. I can't argue you that.
And the only reason that this has become a problem, and I do actually need to go now, unfortunately. The only reason is at the moment I don't know how many I've got. So if I go down there, there's 76, to 80 terrariums, then we are golden. And I'll run back up, and we can maybe even record another one. But if it's on the end of that scale, I got to find someone to store 50 plus terrariums.
That's you for the week.
That's it. My week's buggered if that's the case. So I'm actually squeaky bum time at the minute. I'm just trying to figure out how many bloody terrariums I've got.
Got it. Okay. Well, in that case, well, thanks for listening, people who have been on the receiving end of this.
Sorry to the audience. Nice to speak to you.
I guess it's been a pleasure, and we'll catch you next time on Catalogued.
Cool. I do need to run though, but nice one.
Yeah.
See you in a bit, bud.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.